Welcome to Brad's Beer Reviews. We are on remote today, and by on remote I actually mean I'm back home where I lived, 13, 14 years of my life? It's been that long. It was that long. I think we moved here in 2003.
Oh, yeah.
But we're getting on a rabbit trail already. I lived here in Arkansas for 30 years of my life, and as you guys know, I live in Mississippi now, but I'm here visiting my folks, and so I got my dad with me today. And we are going to be reviewing the King of Beers. Yes, we're going to be reviewing Budweiser, and you've heard me mention it in several videos that this was a favorite beer of mine for quite a long time. So we decided we was going to check it out again today, see what we think about it. I've got some information on it. Beer Advocate gives it a 58, which is an awful score. The Bros do not even give it a rating. Rate Beer gives it a 0 overall and a 3 in the style, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous, to be completely honest with you. This beer has been brewed since 1876. It's 5% alcohol by volume, and it has been a best-selling beer since 1957, so they must be doing something right, folks. It has imported and American aroma and bittering hops, and they use a 30-day brewing process. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know a whole lot about the process. Dad and I were talking about it before we started the video, and he thinks that has something to do with the beechwood aging. If you know more about it, leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you know about it. Got anything to say before we get around to drinking it?
Yeah, we're to crack it open.
Yeah, that's the fun part. Let's do it.
Yes.
We drink many of these over the years.
Now, this used to be my, this is my beer back in the day.
Pretty nice looking can. I'll show them the can.
Yeah.
I like that can.
It is. Kind of reminds you of a candy cane on this side, doesn't it?
Yep.
I'll try not to hog this one.
Okay. I'm going to let him pour mine too. If you guys watch the Old Milwaukee review we did, I mentioned that last night I was drinking Old Milwaukee's Best Premium, and I spilled half my beer on the table. I'm trying to pour out of one of these big cans. You'd think I'd never poured a beer before.
I'll let you have more on this one, since I kind of hogged the other. Of course, this is a bigger can, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what size that was.
It's got about a finger and a half worth of head on it, looks like.
I got 3 fingers on mine, so I'll rip you up again somehow or another.
This is not quite as bubbly as the Old Milwaukee was, I don't think.
I think it's more bubbly.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Maybe you're right.
It's a little more bubbly, but it sounds like it's, I might be wrong, even though we do this, these seem like to be faster bubbles. Is that true?
Yeah, I think that's an accurate statement.
Yeah.
The color's about the same. Straw gold that I mentioned in that video. It's going to be pretty much the same for any of them.
If you hear any other racket, we have a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old, and they're liable to be busting through the door anytime, so I'm just warning you ahead of time. All right?
We have some cameos.
Yeah.
This actually smells kind of dull.
I don't get much on the smell, do you?
I got more smell on my Old Milwaukee.
I do too. It's just I mean, if it is a smell, I guess which is a smell, it's kind of a clean smell. Does that make any sense?
True. I've heard other people say that.
Yeah, it's a clean smell.
Jay says that.
You know, there's nothing that just stands out. It's
But it doesn't smell offensive. It just doesn't have a lot of smell at all.
Yeah. Last time I had this was probably, 3 months ago, when you had yours, and I was at Cheddar's, and I ordered one on the bottle, and I told you what it tastes like dirt.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it may have been old or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So,
does that have a born on date on the can?
But it should, I would think.
Let's check that born on date. Maybe on the bottom.
Well, it's got something down there. I don't know if I can read it. Looks like a bunch of numbers.
They used to always put born on dates on them, didn't they?
Well, I think, yeah. No, they do on the box, but you think they'd have it on the stinking can.
I mentioned in one of my last reviews that I did that I wish that all the breweries would put the packaging dates on the cans.
Honestly, I don't see nothing.
They used to always put it on there. That's crazy.
I could be overlooking it too.
You guys may hear my daughter crying in the background. She's not happy right now.
No, I don't see nothing.
All right, well, let's give it a taste.
It's got a flat up taste, front.
Yep. Yep.
Got a flat taste.
I was about to say it was kind of hoppy, but that goes, I mean, it's quick as you taste it, it goes away.
Yeah.
Old Milwaukee is sweeter than this. This is not very sweet to me.
No, well, I figured that has something to do with this has rice in it, so.
That's right. That was something I meant
That's
to.
going to be, I would think.
That's something I meant to mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, the different adjuncts.
This is kind of dry.
Yeah.
Dry, yeah.
I'd say the mouthfeel is actually medium.
Actually, the mouthfeel,
Medium to light.
I like the mouthfeel on this better than the other, I believe.
Do you?
Yeah, but I like the flavor of the Old Milwaukee.
Yeah, I think if I had to
better
pick,
than this.
if I had to pick between this and Old Milwaukee, I'd go with Old Milwaukee.
But saying that, I mean, it's still not it's not an awful beer or a
No.
bad beer at all. So,
I forgot to mention it in the Old Milwaukee video, which you can check that out on his channel, Arkansas Beer Reviews. We're going to put that up there. But if I forgot to tell the rating on that, and if I was going to rate that beer, I would have given Old Milwaukee a B. And with that being said, on this Budweiser here, my first thought was to do C-, but I don't think that's quite fair, because like he said, it's not a bad beer. It's just not great. It's kind of dull.
and some of it has to do with what you prefer.
So I would give it a C, and going off of what he said, if you don't like sweet beers and you want something just cold, wet, and tastes like beer, honestly, you're good to go with this. But if you want something that's got a little bit more of a sweet taste for it, or with it, you're better off with going with Old Milwaukee.
And I would definitely drink this again. I would say I wouldn't drink it again.
Oh,
It's
right.
just the other I prefer better so far than what we drink.
Well, I'm going to go with a C on this one.
Well, I'd give it a 2.5 beer caps. That's going to be my rating system. Probably going to be 5 beer caps top, and I'm going to rate them towards that. So something unique. And I'm going to throw this out here just for a little teaser.
Okay.
We're going to do some more today, and we're going to work our way. Do you know how to pronounce this?
I did, but I forgot.
We'll work our way towards doing this beer that you bought back in February.
February. We've had that aging for quite some time now, so I'm looking forward to getting into that.
All right. So,
Well, there you go, guys. King of Beers, Budweiser. Obviously, most of you, I'm sure, have had it. Let me know what your experiences with it were. And if you haven't ever had it, get out from under the rock you're under and go check it out. But thank you for joining me with Brad's Beer Reviews, and we will be back with more.
goodbye.